Are you planning on starting a business blog? Here are 7 questions to ask yourself before you commit. This is by Priya Florence Shah, that's me, of Blog Brands Business Blog Consulting at www.blogbrands.com. Now with so many people jumping on the blogging bandwagon, few people are actually giving a thought to whether blogs are really up their alley or taking the time to consider the best ways of going about it. Now if you're planning to start a business blog, you need to ask yourself these questions before you take the final plunge. The first question you need to ask yourself is, do you really need a blog? The thing is, writing and maintaining a blog takes a certain degree of commitment as well as a passion or at least a liking for stringing words into a decent sentence. Now if you don't enjoy writing that much, you could always create an audio or a video blog. But would your business objectives really be served by starting a blog? Ask yourself that. Or could other methods of online marketing such as Facebook, advertising, SEO or newsletter publishing work just as well, if not better, than a business blog? Understand that blogging is a long-term marketing strategy. You cannot approach it the way you approach a one-time advertising campaign. The second question is, now whom do you want to reach with your blog? The first step to reaching your audience is understanding where they go to find information about your products. If your audience largely consists of people who live in your own town or use products that they search for in newspapers, then offline advertising might be more suited to your purpose. But if, however, your target audience belongs to one or more of these segments, a blog might be just the thing to boost your business. Internet users. Does your target audience really use the internet? If not, then starting a blog or any online activity for that matter could just be a huge waste of your time and effort. Are they blog readers? Does your target audience read blogs or do they prefer to get their information in their inbox? Now if the latter is true, then an email newsletter might be a better option than a blog. Search engine users. A blog is an excellent way to boost search engine rankings and get listed for a lot of your target keywords. If you know that your audience uses search engines to find information, a blog will increase your chances of getting their attention. Social media users. A blog is an excellent way to provide a focal point for your community. Regular content updates through social media networks will help you offer something of value to your community users. Mobile customers. Now, because blogs can be designed for easy access on mobile phones, they are an excellent way to reach out to mobile and local customers and offer them an introduction to your business. The third question is, what do you want to achieve with your blog? Now there are a lot of things that a blog can do for your business. For instance, blogs can help you increase your visibility and search engine rankings, brand yourself, your products, your services, your company, build a community and network with people who have similar interests, expand your reach to those outside your current sphere of influence, establish your credibility as an expert or a thought leader in your field. They can help you put a human face on your business, and they can help you reach out to potential customers and stakeholders. Now deciding exactly what you want to achieve with your blog can help you get focused so that you spend your time and effort in activities that help, not hinder your business objectives. The fourth question is, how much time can you really spend on your blog? Now serious business bloggers not only spend time writing their own blogs, but they also spend a great deal of time reading up on current events and browsing other blogs in their fields for information. You might also want to spend time repurposing your existing content, such as converting existing posts to audio or video, which is also a time-consuming option. You also need to factor in time for marketing and syndicating your content, an essential task for building visibility and getting more readers to your content. Now, if you're prepared to put in the time and effort required to do that sort of research, your blog will serve as a good tool for branding your business. But if not, you should hire someone else to do the research or seriously rethink your decision to start a blog. Which blogging platform will serve your needs best? Now deciding your blogging platform is an important step that you should only take after becoming familiar with the features and benefits of each option. The reason it is so crucial is because it can be extremely difficult to migrate an established blog to a new platform once you have started it. Moving your blog can result in you losing your data, losing your search engine listings, and losing your readers. So don't take this decision lightly. Decide which platform will best meet your marketing objectives, your time constraints, and your personal preferences even before you make your first post. If you don't mind spending some time and effort to customize your blog, then we highly recommend using WordPress as your blogging software. You don't even have to install the scripts yourself if you choose a hosting solution with Fantastico, which comes with a one-click install of WordPress. You can also download some great-looking professional WordPress themes that are easy to customize and have all the bells and whistles you want on your blog. Now the sixth question is, how do you plan to promote your blog? And why is it good to know this before you start your blog? Because it will help you decide where best to invest your time and effort when you need to build traffic to your blog. Some of these tasks can be outsourced, while others you will have to do yourself. Deciding what you want to take on and looking for service providers is important so that you can handle all the functions as you start building traffic to your blog, and you can start building traffic as soon as possible. The final question you need to ask yourself is, how will you measure the success of your blog? You need to decide in advance which results matter to you so that you can make more informed decisions about your blogging metrics and the degree of customization that you require on your blog. To determine how successful your blog is in boosting your profile or your profits, you will have to measure your blog traffic. That means adding Google and Analytics to your blog. Decide whether media mentions matter or whether you want to estimate an increase in sales or leads that have come through your blog. Also understand that blogging is not for everyone. It's just another form of communication. Don't get so hung up on the technology that you end up ignoring more appropriate ways of communicating your message to your customer. Some things may be easier to communicate face to face or in a room or even through the good old telephone. But if you do decide that a blog is for you, I recommend you visit howtoblog.me and subscribe to our How to Blog 101 email course. You'll receive 20 lessons at 7-day intervals on how to create, publish, and promote a business blog.